The man just went to the civil affairs office to replace his damaged marriage certificate, but he unexpectedly discovered that he was still officially single, while his wife was already married, and her legal husband was none other than her first love. At this moment, he realized he had been living in his wife's lies all along. Heartbroken, he returned home, wanting to confront his wife face to face, but he accidentally overheard her conversation with a friend. She claimed that the man was just a substitute for her first love, saying that once the first love returned, she wouldn't need him anymore. But later, she realized she had already gotten used to having him around. Hearing his wife's words, the man felt utterly crushed. What he thought was mutual love turned out to be her one-sided fantasy, so he immediately called his assistant to cancel all his personal information in the country. Then he called the female CEO who had been pursuing her, agreeing to move abroad with her, planning to leave completely in 10 days. When he returned home again, his wife pretended to worry about him. That's when he realized that love could be acted out so convincingly. However, the seafood porridge and flowers she prepared for him were things he was allergic to, but they were favorites of her first love. Just then, he also received a message from his first love. He immediately used an excuse to leave, not knowing that the man had already discovered everything. Shortly after he left, the man secretly followed him and learned from the doctor that the first love only had a minor injury. His wife, however, had rented an entire floor of the hospital out of worry, and this stark difference in treatment made the man even more disappointed. What she didn't expect was that to please her first love, she gave him the Buddhist beads she had bought at great expense. Seeing this, the man realized that all his efforts over the years had only been used to make her first love happy. Since that was the case, he had no lingering feelings for her. The next day, he submitted his resignation. The woman had no idea about this. To make up for what she owed him, she said she had a surprise for him, and then brought him to a music hall that she had reserved entirely for him. To outsiders, they looked like a perfect, loving couple, but the man knew that all the love they showed was a lie. Just then, the man's stomach problem flared up again, and his wife immediately sent someone with medicine. Unexpectedly, it was his first love who came. Seeing him wet from the rain, his wife rushed to show concern, then used the excuse of going to the bathroom. But when the man followed, he saw a moment of intimacy between them. The first love said he didn't want to take the man's place, claiming he just wanted a kiss as a keepsake from his wife. His wife didn't refuse, and started getting close to the first love. He didn't expose them, since he was about to leave soon. After the concert, his wife bought expensive instruments for him to cheer him up, but the first love, out of jealousy, intentionally pressed the lighting button. Seeing this, the woman immediately shielded the first love in her arms, while the man stayed behind them, unfortunately getting hit by a chandelier. The intense pain made him collapse. When he woke up in the hospital,